I'm angry, so I have to do my favorite thing and complain about it on the internet. Fuck sake. So, one of my biggest peeves ever is when a man does not know how to take photos. I swear to fucking God. I had a date with that Mongolian guy I went on a date with this summer. His name was Dava. He was fucking weird. I have another video about him that I was debating on posting or not because I was like, is this racist or is it not? I don't know. I'm not trying to get more backlash, even though backlash makes me go viral, but whatever. So I remember that specifically he was like, hey, we should go to this museum in the city. It's super cool. You want to go with me? And we could take like cute couples photos together and stuff. And I said, sure, that'd be a great time. We went there. He was awkward most of the time and like kept trailing off without me and all this weird shit. But then we got to this really nice area. And I straight up was like, oh, this could be a bonding moment. I came up to him with a smile. I was like, hey, how do you feel about taking photos with each other? Like you mentioned before. And then this asshole who before he was like, yeah, like before we had the date, he was like, I'll absolutely take photos of you. Any photos you want of you or us, I'll take as many as you want me to. But then in that moment, he went from all happy and cheery to just like, he switched up on the date. He was like, you want me to take pictures of you? And I specifically said, oh, no, I want to take a picture of us together, you know, both of us. But he had a bit of a language barrier. Like, he spoke English 80% good, but I have a speech impediment. So let's just say this fucking asshole gently shoves me away and is like, give me your phone. Fine, I'll take a photo of you. Give me your phone. And I fucking don't tolerate that shit. I put my hand up and I was like, you do not talk to me like that. You said you wanted to take pictures. I said I want to take pictures of us, and you're the one who suggested taking pictures entirely. He was like, oh, that's what you meant. My bad, my bad. Here, I'll take pictures of you to make up for it. And so I stood against the wall. And, you know, I was trying to pose and stuff, and I was like, how's the lighting? I was talking to him. I was like, how's the lighting look? You know, how's my angle? How's my pose? Does it look natural? And then with that, he's not saying shit. He's just holding up the phone, fucking tapping away, tapping, 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 tapping. And I'm like, hey, David, do you hear what I'm saying? And I bend over because, you know, he's on the ground at like a weird angle. And I also say, oh, wait, don't get on the ground. It's going to make me look weird. I don't like that angle. Can you stand up? And then as the entire time I'm talking, he's just straight up like a stupid fucking idiot tapping, 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 tapping on the phone. And it's like, fucking idiot. And at some point, I did just stop smiling and just looked at him like this because it's like, sir, you're not listening to a word I'm saying. I'm asking if the lighting's good. I'm asking if my pose is good. I'm asking if anything is good. Anyway, let's just say eventually he stands up and walks towards me and I say, hey, did you hear any of the words that came out of my mouth? He was like, huh? You were talking? Oh, I thought I heard something. Yeah, no, I wasn't listening. But, you know, it'll be fine. Look at the photos. And then I looked at the photos. All of them were dark, blurry as fuck, at a terrible angle. The worst angle you could ever fucking picture. Like, I don't need a million. Like, and he did that thing that men do where they don't make you the fucking. They don't put you in the center. They do this thing where they have all the room above your head. Or, like, tons of room, like, below anywhere else but your head. And then your forehead. Like, make me the focus of the photo. Make me the center. That's the point. And anyway, if you're wondering, yeah, just a shit ton of blurry, fucked up, ugly ass photos from that man. Like, yeah, I totally needed 108 terribly taken, blurry, shitty angle, poor lighting, blurry videos and photos of me. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. With my ex Jared, who I want to stop talking about because I'm manifesting that their life's gonna go to shit. Well, it's already going to shit. It's already happening. But, you know, I want to make sure I push them out of my mind as much as possible and focus on, like, my goals and stuff and be happy and not constantly remembering the bullshit they put me through. But I still get annoyed because it's like I remember that there were moments like, ooh, good and bad happened. But anytime it was a photo of him, I'd be like, hey, Jared, stand up against that wall. And we would be like by a nice waterfront on a beautiful summer day. And I'd be like, wow, the clouds are perfect. That shirt he has is perfectly blue. And, you know, I'd simply like be like, hey, smile. Ooh, put your arms down. Maybe like around, like put your fingers in your belt loop. Perfect, perfect. Give me a nice smile. Jared, I said fucking smile. Yeah, buddy. Show off those teeth. Because he hated his smile. It's wild how I made that man feel so good about himself, and he wanted to try to make me feel bad about myself. What a fucking idiot. Either way, you could tell I loved that man because I was like, ooh, the sun is perfectly hitting his like golden red curls, and it's like they're encapsulating his face well. The angle I got, he's the center framed focus of this image. It's the perfect lighting on his face so that he doesn't look like a blinding white sheet. So, and shows his natural colors and his skin tone. The blue in the background matches the blue in his shirt and his eyes. I'm going to adjust the lighting settings just a bit so it captures it more. And oh, he looks nice. And I took a bunch of photos of him. He was like, well, damn, baby. wow, these are really good. Holy shit. Guess how the photos of me were like? It did not matter how sexy I looked. It didn't matter for Valentine's Day, makeup dinners, for when he did fucked up shit to me, anything. I don't know what it is with men, but when I say the words like, "Can you take a picture of me?" It's like all common sense loses their brain. And then even worse, when I give them directions, I'll be like, "Can you show me how to pose? Like, tell me how to pose. How's my pose looking? How's anything looking?" They'll just be like, do whatever. And it's like, baby, you know I have autism and I can't really smile. You're gonna have to tell me if a smile looks like deranged or not. Like, I have to, yeah, you have to let me know. Oh, yeah. And then guess how the photos came out? I remember it was like right after this dinner we had. And we had the perfect like sunset, like the most abstract, beautiful, unique cloud ever background. It was like shades of bright red and bright orange with yellow. It was like gorgeous golden hour. And the sun, like, I was like, "Ooh, this is perfect," because I was wearing a nice, beautiful red dress. And I was like, "Hey, baby, take a picture of me. Make sure you get the sky in the photo, but also make sure you get me in the photo." And guess what? He somehow managed to get fucking neither. And instead, I just have a bunch of fucking photos. Like, he was like, "Do a spin or something, do a cute pose, do something." Let's just say I got a bunch of fucked up photos where somehow the sky looks bright as fuck and you can't see any of the colors, and I look dark as fuck in a way where it's like this nigga was just fucking with the lighting settings in such a way that I just am in. I looked like a character that hadn't been unlocked in a video game with how barely fucking visible my face was. But what you could see of my face was some scary ass fucking face like this. I looked like a fucking camel mixed with the fucking mad comic books mascot. It was not giving. I looked like some sort of weird ass anomaly. Like, I looked like the Hat Man or like something that you think was sitting in your fucking room in the chair and it's really just a pile of clothes. I looked like a monster under the bed. It was not fun. And the poses that he got me in, like where I was trying to like, do a cute little pose like spin or show off my waist or show off my hips. This nigga managed to somehow make me look like all shoulders and legs on some Wendy Williams shit. And when I was spinning and stuff, instead of looking cute and elegant like a Disney princess, I looked kind of like how handsome Squidward looked when he was spinning in the air before he fell his face into the pole and turned back into normal Squidward, if anyone remembers that scene. So yeah, I just had a bunch of photos where I had a fucked up pose, fucked up face. My skin color did not look like my skin color. The sky did not look like the sky. It's like, nigga, how did you even make this eldritch fucking horror photo happen? Really. Like, the photos I got of him, he gets to have photos in his gallery where he looks like a fucking angel. And then me, on the other hand, I look like some sort of tormented being from the depths of hell begging to be put down for good. I did not like that. But if it makes you feel better, he never did use the photos that I actually did take of him, the ones where he looks fucking gorgeous. And you want to know why? Because this idiot thought, yeah, you know what? This bathroom photo, where it shows off my slightly receding hairline and my hair looks weak and thin, and I'm doing a weird little side smile, and I have all this gap above my head that just shows like my fucked up ugly bathtub and the fucked up ugly curtain, and my obviously SRO housing. This is the photo I should use on Facebook dating to try to like meet women behind Tamia's back. Fuck you, Jared. Yeah. Semi-related, but I do remember I went on a date with a man and then he updated his dating profile after it. But whatever, like, I wasn't too mad about the fact that we weren't gonna talk again. But at the same time, I did let him know it's like, hey, this is a dating app. I don't think that the ladies will want to see a photo of you just standing in front of your gym, like in the men's locker room, in just your, like, boxers, while there's also a man who's naked with his ass out, like, directly behind you. That's not gonna bring in bitches. He didn't change it, though. I reported his account. That was fun. Yeah. And this is a fun story to tie it all together. I remember I actually did go on a date with someone one of the first guys I actually had a date with after Jared. It was this guy, his name was Wiley, he was bisexual. That doesn't inherently matter, but I feel like it's also a little bit relevant. He has taste is what I'm saying. Like, straight men do stupid shit. Like, they'll be like, I'm gonna take the most unflattering picture of me in the fucking gym bathrooms. and send this to the bad bitches. Why don't I get matches? But Wiley had a good head on his shoulders and hygiene and stuff and, like, you know, actual personality. So you were like, yeah, he doesn't seem like he's just straight. And that's what I love, dating bisexual men. Shout out to bisexual men. Yeah. And guess what? Riley was good as fuck at taking photos. Why? Because he knew about, like, fucking lighting, angles, posing, color theory, all that shit. He was like, damn, you look like, he would not stop complimenting me on the first date at how gorgeous I looked. He was like, I like that your earrings match your necklace. I love how that dress is so form-fitting. You have the perfect hourglass figure. Ooh, I love a good halter top, flared out A-line skirt. And it's like, yes, he knows all the terms for dresses. Yes. And sure enough, on the first date, like, that was cute as hell. He was like, he just was like, I need to keep taking photos of this woman. And he was like, here, this alleyway perfectly matches out, like, your dress. Go down it and, like, give me a spin. And then he would take the most amazing, like, Audrey Hepburn-esque photo of me. Or he'd be like, here, let's sit in front of this beautiful fountain. Because, like, the color of the fountain matches, like, the wig you have on and also the flowers I got you and all that. It was so much fun. And if you're wondering, how does this story end? With his ex punching me in the face the next day after the second date because that nigga was lying about how long he was separated. Bullshit. So yeah, niggas ain't shit. But you know what I like? The ones who take good photos of me. Amen. Thank you.